Hello, my loop friends. Welcome to Live Loopers. I'm Alex. Today on Live Loopers, I am very excited to share with you some of my latest advancements in my Loopy Pro workflow. I've been having some more new discoveries and cool things. Loopy Pro 1.1, I have heard, is sort of right around the corner in the upcoming months, so it might make sense to just hold off on like tearing my whole workflow apart and rearranging everything, but making sense has never been high on my priority list at all. So yeah, over the course of the last year, I have been on this crazy journey trying to streamline and refine my Loopy Pro workflow and create the looping machine that I have always dreamed of. And every time I think, wow, this is just so much better than I ever thought I would get in such a streamlined workflow that I can just make the music that I want to make just so quickly and effortlessly, then I just new ideas pop right into my head of like how it could be even better. And then it's a fun problem to explore. One idea that I've had that has had me very excited since the very beginning was this idea that I came up with of having 16 different moods, 16 different environments, 16 different sound palettes, collections of instruments and samples and sounds that I can just go to the one that makes me the most excited for whatever song I'm about to perform next. I just press a button and swap over to that one and then do that song in that style. And it's just sort of like a never-ending mix and match, flip it up, what mood am I in? It's fun. Problem being that every time I change my workflow around or come up with a new idea of how to rearrange things, then I had to change it 16 different times in 16 different places, and that's no fun. So I have come up with a solution, which is modularity. No, don't go anywhere. I'm sorry. I had a degree in computer programming at some point in the past, and it's just modularity is not a scary word for me, but what it means basically is making chunks of things that can be reused in lots of different places. You can just make a module, and then you can call up that module from lots and lots of different places. Like my 16 different environments, I just make one module and then I call it up from different places, all 16 of them, and it's the same module being called over and over again. And if I need to make changes, I just change that module one time and it still works in all 16, and I just only had to change one. Real quick, the evolution of how this idea came about is a while back I made a video about, I wish that there was a way that I could flip pages on Loopy Pro where I flipped most of the page, but like a little piece of the page just stayed in place. And I thought, wow, that's a great idea I had. But I have since come to realize that you sorta already can do that. All you have to do is just pop up a Loopy audio unit. Yeah, you just pop up a Loopy Pro audio unit, and that thing will stay right in place. Just sit there nice as you please all day long, and even when you flip pages on your Loopy Pro, those pages flip all around, and that module just stays where it is. So I'm going to fire up my Loopy Pro and show you a few examples of some of my modules, see if this is an idea that you can apply to your work and what you do. I think it's such a marvelous idea. It could probably help a lot of you folks out there. So here's my screen, and along the bottom row here I have some buttons. Many of them are for my modules. For example, here towards the little bit to the left side of the center of the screen is a button that says Input Effects or In Effects, and I will swipe up on that, and pow. I was just making a video recently about how Koala Effects has just helped me a tremendous amount, making all kinds of crazy effects, and I have made this module where I can just open up and slide around all the different Koala Effects parameters and make crazy sounds. These modules like input effects and like loopy control and stuff like that, these are great, but these require sending MIDI signals if you want to communicate back and forth with your module to your Loopy Pro, and that might be something that, I don't know, we may or may not be ready for, but there is another module that I have that does not require any of that, and this is an idea that might be super helpful for a lot of you. It's the drum pads. I used to have the drum pads taking up some screen space on screen A. I've had that ever since I first started on this journey. Now I stuck it in a module. Swipe up, open up drum pads. You can ignore this stuff to the left side of the drum pads module, but here are just 16 different sounds. Very convenient, and that is nice to just be able to pop that up and down anytime I need it, just whenever I need it, bam. And I just there's even more pads, because I just why not? I can have up to 64 different sounds now in groups of 16 different pads. It's just expansive. It's so great. Anyway, this video is probably long enough. I don't need to take up more time, but I just wanted to hop on right quick and just show you this while I'm still super crazy excited about it. This is the direction I'm headed in. Let me know in the comments if you think this is an idea that would be helpful to you at all, or if it's even just an idea that you found interesting. If you'd like me to explain it further, let me know. You can click like if you like the video, because that helps. And loop on. Loop on.